we're going to have a little bit better audio today because I got the lav mic on rather than the shop, and there's no fan going, so it should be a little bit more doable as far as the audio goes anyways. So what we're doing today is, this is your introduction to Snowblower 101. 102, I suppose. Anyways, what it is, the BIG Dwoodog Snowblower hoedown. We're gonna prep this bad boy because we got a bit of snow outside and there's no time like the present to start getting it ready. It's not really much to do. I mean, I only used it a couple times last year. All we got to do really is check the air pressure in the tires, lube it a little bit, put some gas in it, check the oil. I'm not going to bother changing the oil because I just changed it at the beginning of last year, and like I said, I only used it about 4 times. I think it would just be a waste of time and oil to change it. So let me sweep up a little bit because it's kind of messy on the floor here, and then we'll get started. It's nice not to be working in a mess. Not to mention, you know, sweeping the garage floor is a constant ongoing battle. All right. Well, I'm not opening the door to sweep it outside. I'll just put it in the dustpan. Holy cow, I can't believe we're back around to needing to use this again. First thing we should do is check the air pressures. As long as they're both around 20 or so, 15, I don't know, something like that. As long as they're both even, because it actually does make a difference when you're using the thing. We're just above 10, like about 12. Probably could use a little bit more, I suppose. Check this side. About 10 compared to about 12 on the other side. We could use a little bit of air in it. And one thing we're going to do is we're going to jack it up and we're going to just take the wheels off and put some more grease on them, because the water and the grease from during the winter really plays havoc on the wheels and joints and stuff. So it only takes a few minutes to do. All right, this is not difficult to do. Take this pin out. Ow! Let me get a paper towel. Give it a little wipe. Well, you know, spent a lot of money on the snowblower as per norm. I bought it new. It's not just an old piece of crap I got from my brother-in-law or some garbage like that, you know. So let's take care of our stuff. these off. Let's give the pipe a little wiperoo here. There's not really much grease on it. It's all kind of, you know, just turned into muddy goo. All right. Grab another towel. These blue shop towels aren't cheap, but they're dang handy. All right. You don't have to worry about getting all the grease out, just, you know, just get a little half-ass cleaning. Good enough. Oops. Get a new rag because all I'm doing is smearing the grease around. Oops. Alright. Let's get a little bit of grease. What do we got for grease? I don't know. Put this down so I can, don't have grease all over my floor. What I see is Kubota grease. Good enough for me, McGee. And maybe get something to just kind of slosh it around in there. Maybe a bit on the back here as well. Wouldn't hurt. All right. The excess on there. Okay, log her on. Only takes a few minutes to do, guys. It's not that bad. There we go. Where is the hole? There we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Stuff gets everywhere, man. Tell me about it. All right, and then put this on. Where was the hole? It was somewhere up like this, wasn't it? There we go. There we go. And one day maybe we'll put a little spritz around the outer bit here. Just to make sure we keep as much water and crap out of there as possible. All right. All right, wheel number 2. Get our stuff. wheel off. Couldn't have came off easier if you wanted it to. I know from watching Donnie Boy on YouTube, some of these guys, lawnmowers and snowblowers, that they've never bothered greasing or doing any kind of real maintenance on it. What a bear they are to get the wheels off. And it doesn't hurt that I keep the thing inside all, you know, when I'm not using it. It's not as important in the summer unless you live in a really rainy area, but, you know, right now you don't want to be leaving the thing out in the wet and gross, you know, unless you don't care. Well, then go ahead and do what you want then. And like I said, guys, you don't need to get every speck of grease out of this thing. I mean, yeah, if you're really OCD about the whole matter, go to town and spend half an hour getting the grease out of there. Just as long as it's, you know, good enough. Good enough's good enough. All right. All right. Squirt a little bit of grease in there and see what we can do. I think that's good enough, actually. There's a lot in there, man. A couple more. Another little squirt in the back wouldn't hurt, I think. Just want to make sure that you get enough in there, man. And like I said, if you get grease everywhere, not a big deal. You know Dwoodog's motto, I'd rather have things greasy than rusty. Beautiful. Beautiful. Get a little bit of the shmoo off, not all off. Okay. There we go. There we go. That is one greased wheel. Let's wipe off our screwdriver. Yeah, can put her back on terra firma again. Let's take this cover off. There's a little worm gear under it, and we'll put some grease on that. Sure helps to have everything labeled. As you can see, I wrote 13 mil on there. That is the bolt size. These come off by hand, man. They're not very tight. Yeah, to tell you the truth, it's still pretty good. It's still pretty good, man. There's a lot of grease on there, dudes. You know what? I'm gonna say that we don't even need to put any on. Maybe rub a bit off the actual top of the cog here and smear it more onto the teeth. But yeah, we don't even need to put any on. We would just be wasting grease. But it's good to check, right? You know, gotta check. And I'll show you what it looks like on the side here. It's just kind of a worm gear. And this is what turns the chute. See underneath there? There you go. And that's what turns your chute left and right. Okay, now let's just put the top back on. These don't have to be tight at all. Snug. Done. Okay, what else do we need to do? Maybe put a little bit of oil on a couple of these little joints here, which is the perfect job for you know who. Comes to the fluid film, I say spray that dump on as much as you can. All right. One place we have to actually grease is right here. That's an actual grease fitting, so let's get our grease again. And that's going in. Okay, I think that's good. We got like, oh crike, we got like 5 pumps in there. A couple more little places, we'll squirt some fluid film. Is that rust or just globs of grease on there? Globs of grease, all right. Make sure we get this coated. 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 Okay, okay. Let's make sure our chute moves back and forth easily. Oh, frig yeah. El Keiko. El Keiko. Let's check the oil. I can never remember when checking the oil. Do I check it with the dipstick screwed all the way down? Or do I just check it with the dipstick laying in there before you screw it down? Let's figure it out. Now let me go check in the owner's manual. Hang on, guys. Okay guys, so whether to check the oil level with the dipstick screwed all the way in or just let it fall down till it touches the threads, it's not clear, so I'm just going to screw it back in more or less. Looking at it here. I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. I don't know if you guys can see that worth piddly all, but we're definitely okay. All right, and the oil does not look very dirty. So we're just gonna call it good. Okay, let's carry on, check the gas. This gas has been sitting in here for about 8 months now or so. We definitely need some. Might as well top it up a bit because, you know, this isn't going to be the first and last time we're using this thing for the season. That's it. Oh no, we got a bit more in there. Okay. There's no point topping the thing right up to the friggin' brim and then it all spills out. We're gonna have to go get some more gas. Okay, last but not least, we're going to adjust the height, and I'll show you how I do that. Luckily, we wrote what size bolt we need on there so we don't have to muck around running back and forth or bringing everything with us. Okay, first thing we do is loosen these off. All right. Alright, okay, and then I don't want this thing dragging right on the ground, so I got a couple of Home Depot paint stir sticks, and we're going to stick them under here, and then we'll add a little bit of ground clearance, just a smidgy poo, Oh, this is where we gotta have our weedies. Just drag it forward a bit. Here we go. Okay. Tighten this up. Make sure it's right on the ground there. I think we're good. And the other side. All right. That is good. Okay, and there you have it, gentlemen. We have prepped the snowblower. We checked the oil, filled it with gas, lubed our wheel axles, lubed our main movement points, adjusted the height to make sure that we're working good here. Oh, let me get those sticks out. Okay. And yeah, so we've got everything pretty much done. This thing is definitely ready to roll. We've got two options for starting it. We've got the pull, or we can use the electric start. I'm going to opt for the electric start. So let me open the garage door and we'll get this beast fired up. Might take a couple tries because it's been sitting for a while. Alright, plug her in down here. And plug her into the wall. Alright. Make sure the gas is turned on. There we go. Make sure we're in fast. Choke. Full. Give her a couple primer pumps. Alright. So let's see how she rocks and rolls. Oh, I know what the problem is. Duh, I completely forgot the snowblower needs a key. Holy moly. Okay guys, we're gonna call it. The snow is just slop-assed wet. You can't plow this crap. It's just all bunching up and pushing in front of the snowblower like a big plow or something. So we're just gonna leave it. It's kind of melting anyways, so let me show you the front of the snowblower to see what I mean. See, look. Yeah, that's going to make a big sloppy mess when that melts in here. Let's go check this other bush or branch out that fell down, or it's leaning over anyway. Yeah, you know, when the snow is all sloppy like this, you can't do anything with it, man. And besides, it's not that deep anyway. I could drive through it. But yeah, that big branch fell off the tree. It's this one down here. Well, it's not really falling off or anything. It's just, I think it's just leaning over because it's so heavy with snow. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, that's not gonna bag on the truck as we drive by much, is it? We'll see how it goes. There was another branch down here that was way leaning over. Yeah, you can see right here how it's just pushing everything into a big pile. Looks like this one fell off too. It's too on there to do anything with. We're gonna have to cut it in the spring or something. All right, no big deal. Maybe I'll come down and do it. Right now I don't have my boots on and my feet are starting to get a bit wet. Let's go see if the boy shoveled the patio or not yet. He probably did by now. Looks like he did. We'll go take a quick boo anyway. It kind of looks like he did. Yeah, he did. I can tell. Okay. Okay guys, that's the BIG Dwoodog Snowblower Prep for 2024-2025 winter season. We're expecting to get snow where I am in southeast British Columbia. It's going to snow between now and probably March, so that's all of December, January, February, probably half of March. So, well, yeah, December, January, February, half of March. Yeah, so we still got 3.5 months of probable snow. January is our coldest, ugliest month. That is usually, if we're going to get down into the minus 20s and colder, that'll be when it is. All right, guys, tried to keep this, when I edit this, I'll clean it all up and get it looking short and sweet. But as for now, Get your snowblowers out, get them ready. The Dwoodog's counting on you. We're all in this together, guys, as Red Green used to say.
Remember, I'm pulling for you. We're all in this together.